No, I think it's a good idea, Bob, getting the women to talk the issue through. Might help work out some of their hostility.
And bound to be quite a reaction. Euthanasia's a tricky one.
Yeah, especially when there's a child involved.
Give us some idea who to expect trouble from.
Let's hope Merv and Joyce's wedding breakfast keep their minds off it.
Well, I better relieve Andrea.
No rest for the wicked.
Time for our guests to hit the sack.
Oh, how'd you go?
Neither hide nor hair.
Me neither.
Geez, all that running around after a bloody dog. Oh, I've missed my favourite cop show. It's nearly finished.
Where the hell can that little bugger have got to? If the screws had found her, we'd have heard the squawks by now.
Well, maybe she's gone completely. I mean, she dug under the fence to get in. She might have gone out the same way.
Oh, geez, I hope not. Lexi'll freak. She'll probably blame poor old Jess. She's been blaming her for everything else.
Any sign of her?
No. Well, that's it. We just got to hope that wherever she is, she keeps her head down.
All right, ladies, start tidying up.
Any word on Jess?
She's in intensive care and her condition is serious. That's all we know.
They'll pull her through, Rita.
We're all hoping.
Maxwell Mercy killing. In the studio will be an official of Veterans Affairs, along with a government spokesman, discussing the Maxwell Mercy killing and its links to the Agent Orange controversy. Stay with us.
Listen to him. What's it matter why the kid was sick? It's no excuse for killing it.
Look who's digging in.
Yeah, well, I've been thinking. You can't go killing someone just because they're a hassle.
You ever cross your mind it might be for the child's benefit?
How's that?
The girl was born deformed. She's been in pain 24 hours a day and there was nothing anybody could do to stop it.
Well, they can do things these days. What if they find a cure tomorrow?
It's not always that simple.
Yeah, well, I've got 5 terrific little nieces. If they were mine and one of them got sick, well, I'd look after it no matter how rough it got. And anyone who doesn't deserves to get their head knocked off.
I'm sure I can make it, but I'll have to check with Dan to see if he can. I'll get back to you and let you know. Love to Ben. I'd love to chat, Pip, but no, definitely not work. Yes, and thanks for the invitation. I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye. How would you like to go to dinner tomorrow night?
Well, that's what you wanted to ask me?
Mm-hmm. She and Ben are going back to London. They want me to have dinner with them before they leave.
Well, I mean, fair enough, but I'm just a bit surprised the invite includes me.
Well, that's Pippa for you. Not an intolerant bone in a body. She was adamant you come.
You sure?
Of course. Suppose you can bring the bikie if you absolutely must. I think those were her words.
Yeah, well, I knew my earthly charm would win her over in the end.
With a little prompting from Ben, I'm sure.
Oh, well, at least you're smiling about it.
Years of practice. With Pippa, you either develop a sense of humour or go mad.
Still, I think if it had happened a few days ago, you wouldn't have been so quick to see the funny side. That must mean we're making progress.
It's high time I thought about what I want. If Pippa can't accept the idea of me as a...
Mikey's mole.
Don't get too sure of yourself.
All right.
Anyway, whatever she thinks, it's her problem.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it won't be too long before you're feeling that way about everyone. You might even stop worrying about people giving you a hard time about me being the new prison chaplain.
You think so,
Practically guarantee it.
Hope you're right.
You doubt the word of a man of the cloth?
Oh, Dan Moulton, I really am glad you're here.
I'm sort of pleased about it myself.
You knew how much I've been needing you and for how long. Being a governor of a prisoner can be pretty lonely. Don't get close to many people.
Well, it doesn't matter what line of business you're in, does it?
I suppose not. Still, there's something about the prison service. There are a lot of lonely people in it. Glad I'm not one of them.
Calm down, Lurch. Talk about getting sucked in.
It's all Moran's fault, sticking up for the bitch.
Think positive. The more they worry about her, the less they'll be looking out for us getting the coke in.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
You know, I've been thinking of writing my memoirs when I get out of here. Rita the Beater's Handbook of Jail Scams. What do you reckon?
You for real?
Maybe. Who else do you know thought of using a radio-controlled car, eh? I'm probably a genius. I don't even know it.
Gotta get it to work, but...
There you go, thinking negative again. It's gonna work.
Hey, What's Bongo like, Reed? Is he as spunky as Steve?
Hold on, he's already got a Sheila. Roach.
Must do a lot in drugs, eh?
Yeah, that's his trouble. He doesn't know when to stop. Bugger. I'd stick him across my knee and wallop him if I knew he wouldn't get up and thump me back.
Hey, has he got a beard like them bikies?
He couldn't grow a beard if he tried. He's got a couple of tats, though, one on each arm. Got them done the same time I got mine.
Oh, lots of truckies up the Mallee have got them. I especially like those ones with the little bit at the bottom says Mum. Real rugged looking.
Flasher had one done like a Harley with me name plastered right across it. Now, there was a bloke who knew how to Oh, get out of here, will you? You'll be having me taking a cold shower next.
Hey, you mind if I take these with me? I'll give them back to you tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Morning, Captain Wagstaff. Sorry we're late. Mr. Randall caught his handbag in the door.
Handbag? It's Miss Nichols. She dropped it on the stairs. She seemed to be in a bit of a hurry.
Of course, it's not his. He wouldn't be seen dead with an imitation crocodile handbag. Good morning, Mr. Mangerfitz.
Good morning, Mr. Humphreys.
What lovely rosy cheeks we have this morning.
Well, I came through the park to give my toast crust to the ducks. My wife doesn't like me to leave them, you know, and these new teeth aren't quite up to them. They're so hard, you know. Even the ducks have to wait till they go soggy.
I'm sure they'll be all right after you've run them in for a few days.
So, yes, when you've quite finished, the handbag explains Mr. Randall's late arrival, but what of yours? Do you realise it is 1 minute past 9?
Oh, dear. Have all the customers gone?
Yes. That is not the point, Mr. Humphreys. You are supposed to be here at 9 o'clock, not 1 minute after.
Oh, well, I can explain all that. You see, I got outside the store about 5 to 9, and there was a commotion. Someone had got knocked down. A tall, military-looking gentleman. It's Captain Wagstaff, I thought. He's early like me, and he's got knocked down. My heart was in my mouth. Captain Wagstaff, cut off at the height of his career. Stand back, I said. I'll give blood for Captain Wagstaff. So by the time I...
Oh, and the suspense is killing me. The mutt. One of the screws has got to spring her soon.
Well, nothing we can do about it until tomorrow.
And that's when the sparks will start flying. There's no way she's going to get through the night without someone springing her.
Sleep tight, ladies.
Oh, Mr. Moran, is there any chance some of us might be able to gather in the corridor for a few minutes just to say a prayer for Jessie?
Couldn't you have done that in the rec room?
No, it's difficult. The television set's on in there and everything, and I do believe in the power of prayer. And all of us praying together might give Jessie some comfort during the night.
Have to be short. I'll tell the others they can come out if they want.
Thank you.
Good one, Nancy. Gives us a bit more time for Poco to turn up.
Oh, I didn't mean it for Poco. I meant it for Jessie.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Rita, you don't have to come. That makes you uncomfortable.
Look, I don't think Hughie will take too much notice of me. But seeing as it's for Jet,